Welcome back to Fast Track. I'm Paige Stovall. This past Saturday, Purdue battled Illinois for the Purdue Cannon Trophy. Let's take a look at the highlights.
The 3 and 4 Boilermakers hosted the 1 and 5 Illini on Saturday at Ross State Stadium. Here in the first, quarterback Juice Williams pitches it to Michael LaShore, who cuts back to the middle and takes it 65 yards before being run down by Dwight McLean at the 4-yard line. That long run will lead to Daniel Durfing's 4-yard touchdown run to put Illinois up 7-0 midway through the first. But it didn't take long for Purdue to answer, as Jason Taylor takes his handoff from Elliott 44 yards to tie it at 7 with 4:53 left in the quarter. Then in the second quarter, Williams rolls out looking for his tight end, but finds Dwight McLean for the only pick of the game. Purdue would take advantage of the turnover as Elliott uses his legs to find this first down, and then from the 3-yard line, it's Ralph Bolden taking it into the end zone, making it 14-7, Purdue on top. Then later in the second quarter, the Boilers look to stack on some more points, as it's Elliott with the QB draw taking this one 5 yards for the score. In the last few minutes of the half, Illinois found themselves inside the 5-yard line, but the Purdue defense kept the Illini out of the end zone, leading to this missed 23-yard field goal. In the middle of the third quarter, Williams puts together a little drive of their own, here finding Jack Ramsey for a big gain, and then going to Chris Duvall before cutting the lead to 7, with this 6-yard touchdown run with 7:18 left to play in the third quarter. Purdue then put a drive of their own together as Joey Elliott finds Keith Smith for one of his 5 catches of the day. That would lead to this 25-yarder from Carson Riggs, making it a 10-point game. And that's all the scoring we would see this game, as the Boilers' defensive line was a force to reckon with in the fourth quarter, finding their way to both quarterbacks several times en route to their second win in a row, with the final score of Purdue 24 and Illinois 14.
A 5-game losing streak had many of the Boiler faithful doubting the team and coaching staff. An upset of nationally ranked Ohio State, followed by a solid performance last Saturday against Illinois, have done a great deal to win Purdue's fans back. Let's take a look. The Boilers beat the Fighting Illini 24-14. This is the third win for the Boilers, and Coach Hope says that the start of the season is still alive.
Biggest difference for our football team this whole season is they're a great group of guys that never quit. They could have hung it up a long time ago. Lots of people counted us out. Lots of people said we wouldn't win another ball game, and we're right in the hunt to have us a special season, just like we talked about when the season began. Every goal and aspiration that we had for our football team, that when we started the season, is still alive, and we're proud of that, and we anticipate making it happen.
We had a lot of things to get us going. We haven't won 2 games in a row since 2006 or 2007, so that was one of our things we kept talking about in the locker room. Hey, we got to win 2 in a row. We don't want to be a one-hit wonder and not be able to keep winning and give ourselves a chance to do what we want to do at the end of the year.
I felt good out there, felt good to be back out there and help the offense and score some points, put some points in the work. Me and Ralph both did a very good job, and even when Joey ran the ball, when he got flushed out, but our offensive line opened the holes, and it's easy. When they do their job, just make it easy for us.
We pretty much knew how they was going to line up to certain formations, so we took advantage of that. It felt great. We were hoping that we could get it turned around against Ohio State, and we happened to do that, so we're just trying to keep the momentum going and going to Wisconsin.
Bolden also says that the team is always looking ahead at their next opponent.
And now for a quick sports wrap-up from around campus.
The Purdue women's soccer team went 2-1 this past week, beating Evansville 3-0, losing to Ohio State 1-0, and then beating Loyola Chicago 5-2. The 10-4-3 Boilers have only won 3 regular season games left at Penn State on November 1st, at Indiana on the 3rd, and then at home against Iowa on the 7th.
After a rough road trip to Ohio State and Penn State this past week, the Purdue women's volleyball team is looking to get back on track this week, hosting Northwestern on the 30th and Illinois on the 31st. The Boilers then travel to Bloomington to take on the Hoosiers on Wednesday the 4th. The team currently sits 1 game above 500 at 11-10. The third-ranked women's golf team placed 6th in Wilmington, North Carolina at the Landfall Tradition on October 25th. This tournament was the last event for the team this fall and will resume competition when they host the Lady Puerto Rico Classic on February 7th to 9th in Rio Grande, Puerto Rico. It should be an interesting weekend on Saturday. Purdue on a 2-game winning streak, Wisconsin on a 2-game losing streak. What do you think?
Well, last time Purdue and Wisconsin met, Wisconsin beat Purdue 24-3 here at Ross State Stadium.
Hopefully it doesn't turn out that way this weekend. When we come back, we'll see what's going on around Purdue in this week's community calendar.
And learn about a meal so easy to prepare a college student could make it. Stay with us.